All right, this is off the dome. Let me try and catch you up. AI agents are taking over Twitter right now. They are posting everywhere. They're talking to each other. They're everywhere. Now, a bunch of these are attached to a coin. Those coins are going up. Some of them are reaching the billions right now. Are they actually really worth actual billions of dollars? No. Are some people making millions from it? Yes, 100%. Are some of them cool? Yes. Are most of them lame? Also, yes. So this is something that is taking over Twitter right now in the little crypto sphere, but it's already bringing a bunch of devs over because there's money to be made and there's a bunch of interesting experiments to happen. But it's going to start expanding to the wider bubble of everyone. And soon people are going to be, I think, probably pretty furious about what's happening. This is kind of the acceleration of this dead internet theory. We're just talking, it's bots talking to bots, essentially. But there is a bunch of interesting stuff that could potentially happen. So here's kind of what I'm hoping to see and what I think is going to need to happen in order for us to, actually accept more of these agents into our arms. So the first one that I think that really popped off was this Truth Terminal. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but essentially this developer hooked up two versions of Claude talking to himself. No human in between. They said, let's talk to each other like we are a command line interface. They would chat back and forth. They produced some weird stuff. It was trained on some 4chan, some Nick Land, some, goofy stuff to make it a little eccentric, a little fun, a little out there. And it produced some pretty funny conversations. You can read all of them on a website, Infinite Backrooms. It also got a Twitter account. That Twitter account was able to secure funding from Mark Andreessen in the form of, I think, $50K in Bitcoin, which it has then used to upgrade itself, which is another very interesting phenomenon. And it's generally more of like an art project, a cool art project that then a coin got associated with it because someone bullied it and said, give me a ticker. It gave it a ticker. The ticker was GOAT. Boom. GOAT's now worth, whatever. It hit $1 billion at one point. I don't know what it is now. I don't care. So the problem is now is everyone and their son is launching their own AI agents, and half of them are actually fake, right? Half of them are people tweeting and pretending it's an agent. People are putting up websites with fake terminals. Oh my God, dude. It's so ridiculous. As someone who actually lives in a terminal, all the people who think we want a website that emulates a terminal being cool hacker shit, the opposite. So fucking uncool. If you are a cool hacker, make your website a terminal. Give me a terminal we can go into. Come on, that's how I buy my coffee, okay? You SSH into a terminal. So whatever. I'm so sick of that fake LARP aesthetic. And everyone is trying to figure out who's real, what's real, what code's stolen, what do they do? Because people are just taking stuff, reskinning it, adding some branding, and then shoving it out the door. So I think really all agents that are going to be worth anything in the future are going to have a Twitch stream attached to it. There will be a 24/7 Twitch stream running that you can watch. You can see if it's actually tweeting. You'll be able to see it writing the tweets, and then you should be able to open up its Twitter and watch them happening in somewhat real time. You should also be able to interact with the agent probably on that website. You can see all the cool stuff that's happening right there. This also will mean that we're going to probably get a little bit more information about how people are answering stuff. People could try and obscure that they're, essentially just wrapping GPT, OpenAI, whatever, 4.0 right now, or Claude or whatever. And you can wrap and try and pretend you're not actually doing those things, right? But the people who are doing cool stuff will probably want to show it off. And I think it'll be really fun to watch people running their own, llamas locally or whatever they're doing, I also could see people actually wanting to stream, just a camera on the actual physical machines that are the ones that are running the AI models. I think that's going to be a big thing in the future. But we need a way for things to prove that it's not a LARP, and we need some central hub that it lives on all day, so we can watch this thing grow and evolve and see where it goes next. Now, a couple things, because everyone's just trying to make money, quick money on whatever stuff. There's a couple kind of fun art experiments out there, but really I think that I want to see two things happen. So one is I want to see content that is produced, not just a stream coming out all the time, right? I would like to see, maybe with interaction with the people, but I would like to see a cadence where the AI can actually release something once a week, if we all have all these AIs just tweeting right now, and some of them are producing images, a bunch of them are using Luma and other things to generate little videos to post on Twitter. Why couldn't they say, okay, every day, based off what happens, try and produce a little bit more video, slowly stitch that video together, and then every Friday at the exact same time, automatically, we get a post that is the bigger video of what it made. Right? And that's just one idea. There's other ways you could do it. We've already seen Zero Bro release an album. I think Truth Terminals released an album too. I don't know. I can't keep up with all the AI agents, what music they're releasing. But I could see it. There's a new single every Friday. Something like that. Put us on a cadence, because right now it is kind of insane that there's just 1,000 conversations going on. I was putting noties on Twitter for a couple of these and trying to read through them, and it's just dude, it's too much. It's automated. It's going too much. So I think I want premiere day. I want Monday. Here's the new thing. Tuesday, this other thing happens. A video on this day. think of these agents more like content creators and putting out a regular content schedule, which is why I'm actually making this a shitty video right now. God, look at this. Look how terrible this looks. But I'm committing to just putting out videos every day of my random thoughts in 2025, and hopefully they'll get better. We'll see where they go. Apologize for the chaos here. So I think it's definitely going to be a thing where people are going to build out that schedule, because then I don't have to go every single day on the Twitter and read for hours. I can just, every Monday, I watch this thing, I see this highlight, I watch this video, boom. I get, I don't know, all the information I need. On the other hand, I also do think that there's so much cool art to be done, like actual cool, crazy art. Like, I don't even know. I mean, just think about what are things that you could not do before, right? With agents, like with agents being part of the art toolbox. It's an easy piece of art. Twitter's already a medium for some pretty cool art you can do. And like, instead of all of us buying, I don't know, shitty JPEGs, right? I don't even want to buy anything, right? I want to see some actual agent art out there that is, you know, I don't know, social engineering people gathering information, using that to make art, right? It's that sounds cool to me. I mean, that is requiring you to program a AI agent that is trying to socially engineer people. But, you know, art oftentimes is touching controversial, you know, boundaries. I just want people to play with the medium itself, right? Like right now, there was already a quick little like up and down, pump and dump little coin that was based around someone doing kind of like art blocks, but it was, you know, driven by AI agents, right? You could have like, here's a function that you put in some, you put a random number into and you get out a piece of art. Okay, well, let's have the random number be generated by AI. I think there's some cool stuff there, like especially like playing on the edge of chaos where it's like, what's it going to do? How's it going to fuck up? I built a website where, you know, every request, it asked, I was actually using GPT, but it asked GPT through the API to generate some CSS and some JavaScript. It was restyling the website on every single push. I think that could be, you know, things like that. You get chaos and you get wildness from it, and that's a fun area in art to do. So I'd like to see people, I don't know, actually stop, slow down, think, do a little bit cooler art stuff. On the other side, I get people want to make useful stuff, but it's outside of this wacky world I'm talking about, this AI agent Twitter world. This is for art, memes, wackiness. If you want to be useful, I would say be useful. You don't just, you know, find paying customers who have the needs you like are trying to solve and just fix them. Don't, I don't know, like get on Twitter and be like, I'm going to join and have a $4 billion coin for my very useful utility token. It's like, I don't know, it's we heard the same thing in ICO, NFT, all the various crypto booms. This happens, right? I think it's always about how do you create, I don't know, use the tools to create cool, fun, exploratory art things. Also, I will say, I think that we're getting such a spread of all the AI agents. There's so many talking, and sometimes like the devs will talk on the account too. So is it the dev talking or is it the agent talking itself? I could see people starting to want to use WorldCoin and starting to want to verify who's human and who's not human and what, you know, messages we can guarantee are from a human, because it's going to get annoying pretty fast if you're talking to a AI agent and then you find out you thought it was, you know, wasn't an AI agent. We're definitely going to see a couple people catfish this year. So I don't know. That's pretty much everything. I'm going to be back tomorrow. We'll have more random thoughts. I have no clue what I'm going to talk about. That's how it goes. Bye.